Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Give me a second here. I'm just sort of... Hello? Bloody spray paint cans. Bloody spray paint cans. Bloody spray paint. Get to that one of these days. I'm just waking Lucky up here. Give me a second. And a lot of little things I want to touch on today and talk about. It's been a while since I've done like a regular vlog. Obviously, the last two videos that I did were my how to survive in -40 winter in your van, and oh god, what was the one before that? Oh, my cost of the month of February of living in a van. Thank you so much to everybody who appreciated those videos. I'm glad you enjoyed them. They were a lot of fun to make, even considering my condition, which brings me to my second point, my condition. My back is doing a lot better, or so it seems. I've been told by quite a few people that it's now because it's something that's called referred pain. Did that just happen? Yikes. So my back feels okay. My left leg is still just like on fire. Today is pretty bad. Hang on. It's been manageable. Whoa. Don't knock people around. They don't appreciate it. It's been manageable to this point with the like prescribed drugs I've had and whatnot. I'm on my way to my chiro right now, continuing to plug along and take care of this day by day. It is what it is. More importantly though, this vlog, what I wanted to talk about was the importance of having like a backup emergency fund of some sort, whether it's money you've been saving or a credit card or something, because it's come in handy twice now in two very relevant ways in a very short period of time. You can see the kitty cats smacking each other around back there. Let me just get on the road here. Put on your glasses so you can see where you're going. You don't want to run over anybody's kids. Slowly back out. Check your blind spots. So yeah, for me, the emergency fund came in real handy this last week. My little girl got sick, and it just made more sense for me to keep her while she was getting better than for her to go back to her mom's and me have to pick her up bright and early in the morning before her mom went to work and whatnot. So I tapped into my emergency fund and I got us a hotel. I like that I'm able to do that. And you're just gonna stay in the middle of the drive lane? Thanks, buddy, I'll go the long way. Don't mind me. I like that I'm able to do that, that I have that sort of safety net there for situations like that, especially when it comes to her. And also, it's come in handy because of my situation. I decided to pull the trigger and swipe the old credit card on a new bed, which we will get to eventually, because I got to get it into Lucky right now. My old one is gone. It is in storage. Oof, it's warm in here. My glasses are fogging up. Now I'll have to go pick that up today. It's gonna be an interesting sort of day in that sense, because I have to do a review of a product that was sent to me and get it installed in my house. And I mean, if you're paying attention, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna give away too much here just because, oh my goodness, look at that. Ugh, come on. Who likes sweaty eyebrows? Oh buddy. I wanna get that done today because I find myself in the unique situation of having my old bed out, but in the meantime, I've got to go to my chiropractor, get that appointment out of the way, and then, okay, what are you doing? It's a double lane. And then get this install done before I have to go get my bed. That install won't be in this video, that's coming out later in a month, but I figured I would chat at you a little bit about why it's important to have some sort of emergency fund. People have brought it up in the comments before. It's funny how every time I put out any sort of information, there's always going to be one person that's like, yes, but you should have done this. It's like, well, fine. It's so funny. But anyway, it is very important. Like I said, it was hugely beneficial. I was able to spend the night at a hotel with my little girl. I kept it an additional night because of having her all day and me being in my state. It's very hard for me to be an active parent right now, obviously, which is obnoxious, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it, right? She went back to her mom's. I kept the hotel one more night, which allowed me to keep Lucky plugged in last night, keep all the batteries charged up, which is a good thing too, because with my bed not being back there, would have been a real stiff sort of sleep, if you know what I mean. But anyways, I'm gonna get over to my doctor's, chiros, whatever, and we will catch up as soon as I am done with that. Also, here's Stella. It's a little bit of a slower way to my chiro, but this is the neighborhood that my grandparents used to live in. And we just passed, you didn't see it there because it was way off to the right. But there was a playground there that I used to go to all the time with my grandma when I was like really little, like 5, 6, 7 years old. Probably a little older than that. I continued to go there with her. Yeah, this area is known as Haysboro in Calgary. And my grandparents lived down here, well, my entire life. When they moved to Calgary, they bought their house for something like $30,000. I'm ballparking for sure. I'm sure my mother and my uncle will correct me on that number. But $30,000, I can't remember the year they moved here, but it was a while ago. Can you imagine? Of course, the house has been sold and completely remodernized now. It's the same thing that happened to my parents' house when it got sold. But it's all right. I still like driving through this neighborhood because I spent a lot of time here, like I said, in my childhood, also in my adult life, because my cousin actually ended up moving into their home for a little brief period there when grandma was still alive but wasn't living in the house. She lived there with Sadie for a while, and I spent a lot of time in my grandpa's garage even then after he had passed. So it's nice to take this little drive down memory lane, I guess. Anyways, all right, let's go see the chiropractor. Okay, just got out of there. Whew, fun times. So now we need to go find a place to park and tackle this project. Probably get something to eat and take some meds because it's just the smart way to do things. All right. Hello, where do you think you're going? Come here. Don't be so shy. Hello. I know. Hi. What are you doing? Hi. Penny. Hello. So now normally for something like this, where I'm working on Lucky and doing whatever I might be doing, I would usually go down to like Fish Creek Park, which is a big provincial park here inside the city. But it's actually going to put me a lot further away from the place I need to go to pick up my mattress once I'm done. I also don't want to be in this tiny little parking lot. So, oh, it's the weekend. Every parking lot's going to be big. Going to be big? It's going to be busy. Parking lots don't get bigger on the weekend. They just get more full. Oh yeah, Lucky's making some fun noises from her engine these days as well. I don't know if it's a pulley or whatever, like a bearing in one of the pulleys on the belt system. I have to track that down. It got real bad the other day, but joys of having an older vehicle. I just had a idea. It's so far behind me now. Yeah, but I know it quite well. So let's turn around here. I am going to go down and find a spot to park in the alley of my grandparents' old house. Not right by the house or anything, because that'd be weird. But there is a sorry, hang on. Turn around. It's very bumpy and uneven with all this ice. Who ordered all this snow? This is bullshit. There is a off-leash area at like the end of the alley, where the LRT runs as well. I think I will go down and park there. More than likely I won't be disturbed while I am there, and I'll be out of anybody else's way. So let's do that. Maybe we'll drive past the old garage. It's not gonna look anything like it used to, but let's go check it out. Yeah, so right up here on the left, this garage, right there. My grandpa built this garage himself. And look at the tiny little door that the new people put on it. This thing used to have a door that went all the way up here so that my grandpa could park his motorhome inside. And I remember seeing the ad for the house when it ended up on the market. They even said, garage big enough for an RV. Yeah, sure, garage big enough for an RV, but you're not going to get the RV in with this puny little door. Ah, well, nobody likes change. But all right, so right up here at the end of the alley is a stretch of off-leash area. Like I said, check this out. Just gonna pull Lucky around here like this. Hopefully we don't get stuck in the snow. Let's see what happens. I have my traction boards with me. This might be a bad idea. Get out. Yes, we can get out. Keep it that way. Maybe don't go so deep. Just pull off to the shoulder. Like this. Here we go. Now. Aha. Perfect. We're not blocking the main alleyway. People can get by. A little bit of an angle, but it is what it is. It'll just be a nice place to sort of do this project and get this video filmed, because I did so many projects back in that garage. The biggest one was rebuilding the front end on my brother's Dodge Ram after his tire came flying off. His wheel bearing the bearing in his wheel hub assembly sheared in half, and it wasn't a 4x4 model. Thank goodness he was only going 30 kilometers an hour in a residential zone. The tire went boop, and the truck went kablammy and completely demolished his lower ball joint and all of that stuff. Sucks for him, but it was a really fun summer when him and I just killed time in the garage rebuilding it, putting it all back together. That on top of a whole bunch of other car projects I used to do in the garage on my own after Grandpa had passed, and even with him when he was still here. Anyways, I'm going to figure this out, because I gotta get some organization happening in Lucky. First things first though, let's turn Lucky off. We've got plenty of solar coming in, that is for darn sure. But it is still a little chilly in here, so we are gonna turn on diesel heater. Let's see here, and on. There you go. And away she goes. What's she at? Yeah. Give me 15. Make it nice and toasty in here. I know none of this is ideal, you two, but at least you're getting some nice sun rays. Hi. She is not going to be a happy camper soon, I'll tell you that. I had to take my little girl to the walk-in clinic when I had her, and of course she gets weighed as they normally do. She is almost at the appropriate weight for a booster seat. So make your peace, Penny, because this whole car seat situation going to be gone soon. She's like, never. I will die on this hill. Oh, hi. How are you? We hear you. We hear you. All right, let's get this. Let's do some work. First things first. Oh, Lord. Let's get some stuff that we're going to need back here. Yeah. Need a toolbox. Tool bag. Yikes. Yes, this looks fine. Great place to do some work. How you doing there, Stella? You up on your mountain of blankets. This has been an ordeal, but it's done. So now, just gotta sort of get things all wrapped up here, clear off my driver's seat so I can, sit in it. And I actually have lots of time to get up to the store to get the mattress. So the store, it's called Dormir Bed and Mattress, I believe. And it was super cool. I found it simply by Googling custom mattress sizes and in Calgary. And they were, I think, one of the top two places that popped up right away on Google search. And I went in there, I think it was last weekend, met the gentleman who owns the place, I assume, and gave him the dimensions of my bed, since it's wonky and not an actual mattress size that, they just make at the factory. And he said, yeah, no problem. I went in, I told him I wanted something firm. I tried out the firmest, and that was pretty firm. And I went with the next level of softness down, which was still really firm compared to the mattress that I had in here beforehand. And $400 all in. And the coolest thing about it is they were able to hinge it for me. So I'm hoping that turns out as good as I think it sounds in my head, but enough jibba jabba. Let's go get it and find out. Are you ready to go get a new bed? Oh, you're so excited. I can just see you can't contain your excitement. Shh. It's all right. Here we go. Aha! All right, I need to go get a new bed and get my house back in order, because that is nonsense. Oh, this is so exciting. Hinge and everything. Let's see if we can get this in. Whoa. Oh, please fit, please fit, please fit. Oh, she's tight, but she'll go. It's very firm. Beautiful. Lucky got a new bed. That is exciting. Are you already on it? You little snake. Look at her. Oh yeah? You like it? Good. Don't throw up on it. You little mook. Yeah. Your sister's already checking out the new bed. The new bed? What was that? All right, so initial impressions. I love that hinge on it. I don't know how well you saw it in that last shot. I have not reviewed that shot yet. Don't know if I'll be able to show it to you again, because quite frankly, I'm just looking forward to making the bed and getting the house back into a livable state. But, all right, what? You giving us your official review of the bed? Was it good? Do you approve? Oh, perfect. The hinge, having experienced putting it in there, is super light. I think I went with, what is that, 6 inches? Which is the first time I've ever been on a 6-inch mattress that has been comfortable. And the hinge, I can already tell, is going to make having to do stuff underneath the bed like my electrical. I just got to get rid of as many pillows and as blankets as I have. That'll probably help just a little bit as well. Mainnet exposure was blown out. But yeah, Dormir mattresses, super cool. And the turnaround time was less than a week. Like, that's really cool. Highly recommend this place here in Calgary if you're looking to get anything sort of custom made. They do everything like beds and RV mattresses and cushions and stuff like that for the couch. All right, I'm gonna go find a place to hunker down and get everything sort of sorted. All right, and we're all back in order, sort of. Sorry. That's clean underwear. Everybody calm down. Here's the bed. There's the Stella. We're back in business. I'm very excited. Oh, I just hit my head on the roof. That moment you realized your face was next to underwear. I'm very excited to sleep tonight to see how this does. Because like initially just laying on it's like, oh yeah, okay, we can make this work. It's very stiff, very firm, very hard, but it's what we wanted. So hopefully this helps with some issues that I've been having while sleeping, not just with my back, but also like with my arms falling asleep and every other darn thing. Not much else I can really say about it, so I guess I will hunker down and we'll check it in the morning when I wake up from what is hopefully a really good sleep. It's definitely going to take some getting used to, though. Where are you? Yeah? You're fine with it. You got your pillows. What do you care? Hey. All right, say see you in the morning. You're not going to say that. You're a cat. Well, it's a different sleep. It's gonna take some getting used to on this thing for sure. But I've slept on such a soft bed for so long, it's not surprising. I still got a pretty good night's sleep though. So if it's gonna help my back, that's a good thing. Right, Stella? Good morning. What? Oh, is it breakfast time? You're all out of focus. The focus point is over on Stella. Shocking. All right, let's get you guys some food. There you go. Can you do it? Let's see. Oh, Penny. Well, maybe if you didn't weigh so much, you'd be able to make the jump. Let's go. Pick me up, human. Place me next to my bowl. Okay. Chow time. Here's the one thing that I'm noticing immediately about this bed. Because it's so much firmer than my last mattress, this is me sitting on my bed upright. Like I can't even sit up straight. Whereas on my old mattress, I could because my ass sunk way down. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell on camera, but yeah, like this thing is, see what I mean? Like it is firm. And to be fair, that is what I asked for. The guy at the store said it will break in a little bit over time, obviously. I'll give it a couple more nights. And if I don't get adjusted to it in that time period, I may move back to at least a mattress topper just to give a little more cushion. Because I know on my old bed, I had a mattress topper, like one of those ones where it's like flat on one side and bumpy on the other side. You can put it either way. And that was nice and floofy, but it was even more floofy because the mattress it sat on top of was not firm. So maybe putting a mattress topper on here would give me a nice little bit of cushion, but it still wouldn't sink nearly as much as the old one. I'm such an adult figuring out what bed I need. Just sort of dragging my butt this morning, going slow. Been doing some editing, and the battery on my Mac is no bueno. So let's take advantage of our solar generator, power unit, whatever you want to call her. Plug this in here. Bring this bad boy down here. Plug her in. Turn her on. I love that 100%. Power's up. And away we go. Nice. I'm just starting to get on the road here. I'm going to go down to Fish Creek Park to finish up editing and wrap this video up with a couple little tiny installs and additions I want to do to the van. But I just got to the driver's seat and I'm realizing my bloody cupboard door is open. Let's see. Let's hope that this cane is dual purpose. Come on. Damn it. Stupid wires. Get out of here, you. Nailed it. All right, let's go. Okay, so I just relocated myself down to Fish Creek Park for the day. Gonna sort of hunker down here. There's one more thing I need to take care of with the other video that I was filming that was coming out in a little while. Be on the lookout for that. Before I get to that, I want to finish this one up by adding a couple little additions back here in the bed area. One, make it feel a little bit more like home. I got this very cool little B sign. Be humble, be honest, be kind, be respectful, be positive, be grateful, be happy, be you. I showed this off in a previous vlog and I hadn't found yikes. I hadn't found a spot for it in Lucky yet, but I think right here is gonna look just fine. I don't know if the screws I have, I think, are a little bit bigger than those holes, but they're screws, so they should be able to make themselves fit. And then I want to get this installed, which came from Braden. He sent it to me from Amazon. Braden is a subscriber here on the channel and a supporter over in my Patreon community. And this will just add a little bit more comfort and convenience when I'm lounging on my new bed. So let's get that sign up and then get this installed and then move on with our lives. Yeah, put that up there. Now that is a support beam. No problem. Look at that. The sign is nice and thin that it's just going to conform to the curve of the wall. Well, that's awesome. Oh, that looks great. I got more room for a few other things too. Thank you very much. All right, and let's get this one open from Braden. Man, they really taped this sucker shut. Ooh, Nelly. Shiny. Ooh, that's got a That's got a funky smell to it. Yes. All right, and real fast. All right, there we go. It's very shiny. Look at that. I don't currently have anything to use, so let's use something from the live stream last night. Hello. Put that up. Hello. There we go. Ha ha! So now when I'm sitting here watching a movie on a very fancy TV or playing games, I don't have to reach all the way over to my wheel well box to put my drink. I can just use this leg pillow as my hand. I just got my drink right there. There's nothing in here. Thanks, Braden. That is a nice little quality of life item for sure. And you can stick these all over the van. Awesome. Well, that is pretty much it for this one, you guys. To bring it full circle and focus on what I was talking about at the beginning of this video is to stress how important it is to have that emergency backup fund for whatever might happen. You know, if you live in a vehicle, you know, number one, breakdowns are going to happen, and not everybody is as mechanically sound as myself or even others that are much more mechanically sound than me. Or exactly in my case, I've got a little girl and something came up that I wasn't planning for, and it's easier for me to take care of her at a hotel, especially with the current state of my back and my leg pain and all of that stuff. And of course, that same situation, maybe not required, but strongly suggested that I get better sleeping arrangements. Not something I would be able to do if I was living, let's say, irresponsibly. Now, that being said, of course, I'm using a credit card and I always try to pay that off as soon as I can. That's something I've learned from my younger years. Don't carry that much debt, but you know, we all make mistakes and whatnot, but the best thing you can do is learn from them. Right, Stellies? Yeah. It's cold out here. Yeah, you better get your little skinny butt back inside. So that's it for this one, you guys. Until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive, and I'll see you all in the next one.